Jolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it's time for another beginner's video because when the last arc started, the Year of Hell Part 2, there were a lot of questions regarding the arc missions and the holodeck, and so I decided to revisit the holodeck a little bit today. Not the building, I talked about this in a separate video already, but about the function of the holodeck with regard to missions. And there are some things you need to know. When there's a new arc, then you will, depending on your ops level, be able to do a few new missions as well for the arc. And those you find on your holodeck. You can either access it via the building on your station, but usually people would go via your normal missions tab here, where your away team, daily goals, and field training is as well. And there on the bottom you see the holodeck tab, and then you just click it and you will see your holodeck. My problem is that I'm completely out of holodeck missions because for some people, there will be older missions in there. They are revisiting via the holodeck missions from old arcs that you can purchase with materials that you can get sometimes via the battle pass or you can buy. My problem with showing here is that my holodeck is not, we talked about bugs and support in the last video, because it shows neutrinos here and Voyager 2 tokens and everything. That's the stuff for the event store, but not for the holodeck. But talking about bugs in this game. You should see something else here. We can try to go to my inventory and see, I don't know in which one they should be, and I should still have some. But we can have a quick look here if I find those materials for the holodeck here. Okay, I got them both here. On the left you see the matrix diode. That is what you need to unlock the new arc missions. You usually get them for free from your gift section at Arcfall. Then Scopely will give you enough of those diodes to pay for the missions in the holodeck for the new arc. And then there are those pattern buffers in the middle, and those are the ones that I meant that you get from the battle pass from time to time, or you can buy them in the Scopely shop to unlock the what is that, throwback missions that you find there from older arcs. But as you can see, I've got about 9k of those pattern buffers. You can imagine that over time you will collect some over the battle pass usually, because I have no missions left from the older ones and still have tons of those pattern buffers. And I even have overflow matrix diodes, but they give out new ones whenever Arcfall is, so that you can claim the missions. But going back to your holodeck, here you would see them. And at Arcfall there will be new missions added here depending on your ops level. They are always, last time I guess it was ops level 32 was the side missions and ops level 42 the main missions. I think it was those levels. And only if you are on or above those ops levels you will see them here in the holodeck and can claim them when at Arcfall. And then you just do those missions. But a lot of people didn't know, where do I find those new missions? That was in the announcement. I always do this preview with a Scopely announcement on Arcfall day before Arcfall. And then people see that they are new missions, but they didn't know where to find them. That was one of the reasons why I'm doing this here. And at the same time, you will find missions here in time when you get the holodeck that are from early arcs of this game, so old next generation missions, Ferengi missions and stuff like that, and you can do them too. But the holodeck still falls under the general mission limit. If you already have accepted 54 missions, that is the limit. I talked about this in a different video. Then you cannot buy any mission here in the holodeck. So you have to complete another mission before you can buy missions in the holodeck, because they still fall into the 54 mission limit. I'm not so sure about the Arcfall missions, to be honest. Scopely writes in general on their page that the missions in the holodeck fall under the level 50, the 54 mission limit. But I cannot imagine that you will not be able to accept the Arcfall missions. I never tried that. I always had space for them, so I never encountered that problem. But if anybody encountered that problem, please write in the comments below the video. But at least according to Scopely, you should be in trouble when you already have 54 active or archived missions. So keep in mind that the holodeck missions, according to Scopely, fall into this 54 mission limit. That was a quick visit in the holodeck for our new friends here in the game, that next time, and I expect an Arcfall, not too long in the future, that next time you will be able to get your Arcfall missions without searching everywhere. And if you want to add something about the holodeck, please write in the comments and on Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.